We're playing. Heaven does not respond. We've got the little quail cam in the corner. And, YouTube is dying. Rip my analytics. The sponsors ain't gonna like this one. Oh well. Oh well. If YouTube dies, you can watch me over on Twitch. You can watch me over on Twitch. Why does everybody keep saying that? Because right now if you go to the YouTube homepage, it doesn't work. Is it sponsored? No. Kenny coulda think of the 5. No, this stream is not sponsored. This is a random game. I wasn't even gonna play this today. I was gonna play some other game called Lone Shark because it takes place on a boat. But then I saw this in the recommendation on my cart checkout and I was like, whoa, this looks good. So wow, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I grew up with Windows 98. I fuck with this. Hi, Quail. Miss Venom, thank you for the 5 KPPs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sign-in is currently broken for YouTube. Oh boy. Quail went to sleep right in front of the camera. Oh my god, Quail! Oh my god, we need a Quail emote. Windows 98, get this post-DOS shit out of my face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, bye, Quail. Oh, he's getting comfier. Windows 98, what's that? It's the last version of Windows to have fun shit on it. Everybody's nostalgic for so many different versions of Windows, but Windows 98 was the last one to have, like, fun stuff on it. Like, beyond just games, it also had, like, a bunch of, like, little art programs and stuff. Not true, XP was great. XP was not as good as 98. XP did not have as much fun stuff as 98. Windows 7 raw. Windows 7! I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Windows 7 was pretty bad for when it came out. In my opinion, Windows 7 when it came out was pretty bad because they took away all the games. They took away all of the games. So if you wanted to play games, you had to boot up like this. Oh god, what was it called? It was like a game browser thing. And it was like an app store before app stores. And you would go on there and there were a bunch of like free demos for games for Windows Live, games for Windows. Yeah, it was so bad. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the free games that came on Windows 7. There were like none. So you would boot up Windows 7 and you would go to the game section and there was a bunch of games on there that you had to download from the freaking internet. And a bunch of them, they used this stupid token system. So it's like, oh, you only have 2 free boot ups of this game. Boot ups, not even like 2 hours. You boot up the game, that's one of your tokens. And then you need to like refresh your currency to get more. There was like a way to get more, I think, but I don't remember how you would do it. But yeah, it was terrible. There were a few free games, but most of them they were baiting you into buying them. I think Peggle was on there or something. There was a lot. There was a lot of little microtransaction stuff snuck into Windows 7, and it, like, I'm gonna be so real with you guys, it kind of annoys me how nostalgic people are for Windows 7 when it's like, when that shit came out, I felt like it was a fucking downgrade. I felt like Windows 7 was kind of ass. And there was so much snuck in there. The cool part about Windows 7 was that it was like the last tolerable OS from Windows. It was the last tolerable one. Everything after Windows 7 was just so new levels of bad that people are like, oh yeah, Windows 7 was good. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It sucked. Well, yeah, that's my hot take. That's my hot take. Better than Windows 8 Metro UI? I fucking hated Windows 8. I held off on upgrading to Windows 8 for so long. Pippa the Eternal Contrarian. I want to know how many people that love Windows 7 have experienced something earlier than Windows 7. And not an Apple product either. I don't want to hear shit from people who went from using a fucking Macintosh, the big Apple Macintosh computers, then went into fucking Windows 7 and then suffered the decline. Because there's so many of those people. There's so fucking many of those people. Edgar, thank you for the 5 for the USS Hornet. 7 was fine. 7 was bad compared to the other ones, but compared to Windows 8, Windows 7 was great. Windows 8 was so bad. Windows 8 was practically unusable. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Windows 8 was practically unusable. I remember so many games just did not work on it. It was horrible. I remember trying to play games and you would have to go into like configs and shit through the computer. The fucking, oh god, what's it called? The registrar. The registrar. You'd have to go through the fucking registrar and edit and replace fucking bits of code in order to make random games work. A registry. Regedit! That's what it was. Regedit. Fuck, dude. It was so bad. It was so bad. Windows 8.1 was a lot better compared to Windows 8, but like not really. Not really. Stuff at least worked on 8.1. Stuff did work on 8.1. Windows 8, like nothing worked. Tomoko Kuroki, thank you for coming, Pipkin. Thank you. Oh my god, shit talking Windows fixed YouTube. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm still gonna give it some time, let people filter in a bit. And on, thank you for the 50 for the Hornet. Thank you. But yeah, Windows 8 was... I could not believe Windows 8 came out. I could not believe Windows 8 was a real product that they actually released. That was kind of incredible. That was... Like, I don't... What's that line? I don't think they playtested this at all. I think that applies to Windows 8. Doggo Bongo, thank you for the 5 for the Hornet. Windows 11 is the worst? No, Windows 8 is the worst. Windows 8 is the worst. If you think Windows 11 is bad, you did not use Windows 8. Because at least on Windows 11, yeah, shit looks like ass. And the fucking search bar doesn't work. And everything is kind of a nightmare. But Windows 8, like, stuff literally just did not work. Nothing fucking worked. Some flan enjoy they revive it again, man. People that feel nostalgic about Win XP will never know the joy of setting a web page as your desktop background. Vista was just a freaking lag fest. I don't remember Vista being laggy. Tonwin, thank you for the 20. Thank you. Vista was terrible too. I have some nostalgia for Vista. You know, I think I liked Vista better than I liked Windows 7. Please don't crucify me. I think I like Vista better than 7. Vista was hell. I remember Vista crashing. You're already on a cross. Worst take of all time is Joker 2 all over again. I don't think either was great, but Vista had very bad stability. I was on a shitty laptop by that point anyways. I was in my laptop phase. So maybe that's why I didn't notice any real change. Fish Teresa, thank you. I found pink fur around YouTube's dead body. So is it? So it is. Oh. But Windows 98 had the most fun stuff on it. And when you're a kid that doesn't have internet, it was kind of peak. It was kind of fucking peak, I'm not gonna lie. And everything you booted up just worked. I remember Windows 7, I also have a lot of hatred for because a lot of CD-ROM games did not work on Windows 7. In fact, there was a semi-frequent like issue that would occur where I would be trying to play a CD-ROM game on Windows 7 and it would install and I would never be able to uninstall it. I don't know what fucking systems were at play to cause that, but it was bad. It was bad. Your games might have been ass. Nah, man. That's because games from Windows Live, it was when they first rolled it out. You could run it in compatibility mode. I shouldn't have to fuck with the games to make them work. They should just work. What games were you trying to install on it? What the fuck? I don't even remember. Other than World of Warcraft, which killed it entirely. World of Warcraft fucking tanked my laptop, but I don't think that was Windows 7's fault. I'm not gonna blame that one on Windows 7. I remember though, I hoarded cereal box games. And like free demo discs and stuff like that. And so I would keep those and I would try and play those. And they didn't work on Windows 7. Most of them did not work on Windows 7. A lot of, yeah, book fair games. You'd get like 25 games in one from the book fair for like $10. $5 to $10, which was a lot back then. Now if you buy a game for like $5 to $10, it's still going to be about the level of quality that you would expect from a book fair game back then of the same price, but yeah. Those who don't spend hours making games work on Windows 7 don't deserve to play them. Okay, you can cry all you want. Enjoy your shitty operating system that doesn't let you play your video games easily. 11 is much worse than 8. I disagree. Windows 11 is not so bad as to require an emergency update that distances the brand from it as far as possible while not fucking over investors. Alright? We had Windows 8 and then Windows 8.1 immediately came out and they were like, sorry, we made it usable. Sorry. It was so bad. It was so fucking bad. 11 can always get much worse. True, that is the thing about Windows 11, is it's probably going to get worse. Windows 11 is probably just going to get worse. So it does have that over 8. Microsoft is overextending an update system that's not really intended for rolling releases. 11 kind of sucks too. I'm getting 8 vibes. Stuff works though on Windows 11. Like, that's the thing. Windows 8 was so bad you had to download a third-party program just to make sure you had a proper start menu. Classic Shell! Or wait, was it called... Wait, there was Classic Shell and Metro Suite something... Or Metro something... Metro Suite? Metro Suite Fixer? Something like that? There was a lot. You had to install a lot of programs to make Windows 8 usable. There's OpenShell now? Oh, Metro Z.